Like, I knew that she was born premature, but it just didn't hit me. And until I was packing, getting ready to leave, and I just packed, and then I'm like, wait a minute, why am I leaving? Like, I can't leave my baby. So from that day on, all I did was cry.
I know for me, anxiety took over. The adrenaline is just always going, but it eventually took a toll on me.
Out of all women, there's a 10 to 15% chance of having postpartum depression. Out of women that experience a premature birth, that ups by 4 times, so almost 40%. So here they just had a baby, and we think they should be, happy. But essentially, they're also at the same time feeling very morbid or feeling very sad or upset or worried or afraid.
I would cry like night and day, honestly. And, I didn't get any sleep. I'd been in the hospital for a whole week.
Postpartum depression, the person's going to have problems functioning in their everyday life. They may not eat when they need to, shower when they need to, be sleeping too much, not sleeping enough. Also not be able to take care of the baby or take care of the baby in a detached way. They could have a loss of pleasure in things, a loss of interest, a loss of energy. Along with that, having crying episodes, feeling very sad, feeling irritable. We're talking about an inability to really function and to bounce back from that.
I was a great mom. I never stopped taking care of my baby, but I did stop taking care of myself.
Everything is out of control and out of their, putting them out of sorts. And so parents can really struggle. So you're going to have constant worry, inability to control that worry. So you can't slow it down. Your thoughts might be racing and going from thing to thing to thing. People will feel panicky. They might break out in a sweat. Again, they have heart palpitations. They may feel dizzy or have hot flashes, and those would be symptoms kind of escalating to a point where the person might feel like they need to get out of there or they need to flee or escape. They can also have problems sleeping and eating, problems sitting still, so being very jumpy and fidgety. When a mother has a baby prematurely, the mother's life could be at risk. There could be fear around the mother dying. There could be fear around the baby dying.
I was triggered by things. I didn't want to go near the hospital. I didn't want anyone to really go around my baby.
PTSD is an anxiety-based disorder. So a lot of the symptoms of anxiety will happen in PTSD.
I couldn't go around certain people. I was really isolating. I felt like people didn't understand me. I felt like I was alone.
Typically what you hear, nightmares, flashbacks of the event, having unwanted memories. So memories that go over and over in the person's head, of the NICU, of doctors. That includes sensations, physical sensations, smells, sights, sounds. The smell of the hospital brings back an unwanted memory. The beeping sound of the machines, the flurry of doctors coming in and out.
I couldn't watch TV shows with hospitals because the beeping sounds from the machines would just take me back.
Women will often blame themselves even though there's not evidence that they did something wrong. And so we call that a thought distortion, and that's a common trait in somebody that has PTSD.
So there was a point in time that I just kind of like retracted a little bit, and I wouldn't even come close to the incubator because I was afraid that it was my fault.
If a mother needs support, she needs to be verbal and ask for that and be very direct.
Then I went to therapy and I did some hard work, really hard work.
But asking their own gynecologist, their own primary care physician is really a first line of opportunity to get a referral.
And I also went to the OB and they prescribed medication. And after the medication, it really, really helped.
Peer support can be great for families because number one, it normalizes their feelings. And what that means is I hear somebody else is going through the same thing I'm going through. You have that same feeling too. You feel guilty too. You feel sad too.
It definitely helped a lot knowing that I'm not alone going through this experience.
because there was people like me. There was people going through the same thing. There was people that understood, people that knew, people that were going through it. They could stand beside me. They could hold my hand. They could support me where no one else could.
The constant going to the hospital and needing to support another human and getting through all of the ups and downs and challenges there can really make a person feel depleted.
But without taking care of yourself, you cannot take care of that precious baby. That baby is going through a lot, and so are you, and so is your body, and so is your mind.
Be outspoken. It's okay. Advocate for yourself and for your baby the whole way through. And ask for help.
Feed yourself with everything that you need. Don't keep it in. There are people that understand. There are people that can help you.
The experiences that we're going through, no one really knows about them and the feelings until they're in those shoes.